Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Prakash and welcome to next class of simple interest compound interest. Okay, so here we'll start with this question here. A person lent rupees 39650 in three different parts. First part he lent for 4 years, second part he lent for 3 years, and third part he lent for 2 years. He offered simple interest on each part at the rate 5% per annum, and amount he received on all three parts were equal. Find the value of each part. Okay, find the value of each part. There's a question here. There's the question here. Okay, find the value of each part. So you can see here, in this amount he received on all three parts were equal. This is the important point. On all three parts were equal. Okay. So what is amount in simple interest? So we know that amount is always principal plus interest, be it simple or be it compound. Okay. So but it is simple interest. So I can write amount as P plus, or you can write here as amount is equal to P plus PRT by 100, and amount is equal to P you take as common 1 plus RT by 100. This is the amount, right? So amount on all the three parts are equal. So I can write here that simply A1 is equal to A2 is equal to A3. What is A1? So P into right. So principal so what is the amount here? P into 1 plus RT by 100. Okay. What is P into 1 plus RT by 100? What is R here? R is 5%. Okay. So 5 into 2 by 100. Okay. Let's say it is P1. Is equal to P2. So P2 into 1 plus 5 into 3 by 100. Interest is 5. Time period is now 3 years. Okay. And A3 is P3 into 1 plus 5 into 4 by 100. Right. So it becomes 110 P1. 110 P1 is equal to 115 P2 is equal to 120 P3. In denominator 100 will get cancelled because it's ratio. Okay. So from here I can get ratio as 22 P1 is equal to 23 P2 is equal to 24 P3. I can cancel by 4 times. Okay. Okay. So we had seen this in ratio, right? I can easily get the ratio from here. I can get it, I have to eliminate 22, 23, 24 from here. So I'll divide by that, right? Each time I'll divide by. So it's like 22 P1 upon 22 into 23 into 24. You just have to divide by a term which will cancel all three, right? So 22, 23, 24. Best term is what? 22 into 23 into 24 you divide, right? Taking LCM will be hectic here, right? So don't take LCM. Just we need a common number which we should eliminate from here. Okay. So we'll get here 20 2 P1. So what we'll get here now? 23 P2 upon same thing 22 into 23 into 24, and 24 P3 also same thing 22 into 23 into 24, right? So now I can cancel. 22 gets cancelled, 23 gets cancelled, 24 gets cancelled, right? I hope you remember this in ratio, right? 2A equal to 3B equal to 4C, it is there. So if we divide by a common term, it will cancel 2, 3, 4. Let's say we divide by 12. So if we divide by 12, so it becomes A by 6 is equal to B by 4 equal to C by 3. So I can say that A is to B is to C is equal to 6 is to 4 is to 3. This is a ratio, right? That's what I'm doing here to find the ratio. Okay. So 24 gets cancelled. Now further I can cancel, see anything I can cancel further. 23 24, 22 24, and 22 23. Okay, 2 I can cancel. Okay, by 2. Cancel by 2. So 2 goes 12 times. 2 goes again 12 times. And again 2 goes here 11 times. Okay. So what is the final what is the final answer here for ratios of A, B and C? Let me write in this part here. Okay, so ratio of P1, P2, P3. So I can write P1. This ratio becomes P1 upon 23 into 12. Okay, so 23 into 10 is 230. 23 into 2 is 46. 230 plus 46, 276 is equal to P2 upon 22 into 12. Again, 22 into 10 is 220. 22 into 2 is 44. So 220 plus 44, 264. Okay, is equal to P3 upon, right? 23 into 11. 23 into 10 is 230 plus 23, 253. You get this here. So I get the ratio here, right? I get the ratio here as P1 is to P2 is to P3 is how much? 276 is to 264 is to 253. Total how many units? 540 plus 753, because total sum is known to me, 395650. Okay, so I can see here total sum here in ratio. This plus this is 540 plus 253. Total 793 units in ratio. 793 units in ratio is equal to how much? Is equal to rupees 39650. I can cancel it. 793 into 5 is 3965. Okay, so therefore value of 1 unit of ratio is how much? It is rupees 50. 793 into 5 is 3965. So value of 1 unit of ratio is how much? Rupees 50. Okay, so if a value of 1 unit is rupees 50, then what is the value of P1? What is the value of P1 then? Okay, so P1 is 276 units. So 276 into rupees 50. Okay, so 276 into 50, right? What you do basically, so into 50, what you do? You divide by 2, multiply by 100. For multiplying by 50, what you do? Divide by 2, multiply by 100. Okay, so 276 divided by 2. That means 276 half is 138. So 138 into 100 is 13,800. Right? So you can get P2 also here. Okay, so what is the value of P2 now? So P2 is equal to 264 units. So 264 into rupees 50. Right? That is how much that is. Again, divide by 2, multiply by 100. 264 half is 132. So 132 into 100. And rest is what? P3. Right? Total has to be same. So same you can get P3 also. Right? P3 also equal is easy now. What is P3? So P3 is 253 into rupees 50. Right? 253 half is what? 126.5. 2 zeros. This is the answer. This is the answer, right? P1, P2 and P3. Okay, I hope it is clear. That's a good question. Okay, so amount received in each part is equal. Amount received in each part is equal. This is the question here. Fine. Okay, and let's move to next question. Okay, so this is the next question here. A person lent rupees 72,000 in 3 parts. First part he lent for 3 years at the rate 4% per annum SI. Second part for 4 years at the rate 5% per annum SI. And third part for 5 years at 6% per annum SI. Interest he received on all 3 parts were equal. Find the value of each part, right? So in this case, interest on each part is equal, right? That means I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I3, right? What is I1 here? I1 is PRT by 100, okay? We know that interest is what? Simple interest is PRT upon 100, okay? So what is I1 here? So it starts from 1, right? So P1, let's assume that first part be principal P1. R is how much? R is first part is 3 years at 4%, okay? So 4 into 3. So P into P1 into 12 by 100 is equal to I2. Assume the second part principal P2. Now RT is how much? 4 into 5. 4 into 5 is what? 20. 4 into 5 is 20. P2 into 20 by 100. P2 into 20 by 100. P2 into 20 by 100 is equal to P3 into, okay, 5 into 6 is 30. P3 into 30 by 100. Right? This gets cancelled. Okay. Here also it gets cancelled. 6, 10, 15. So equation becomes 6P1 is equal to 10P2 is equal to 15P3. Again, same thing as last question. I need to find the ratios here. For ratios, I need to divide by a common number. So like 6P1 is equal to 10P2 is equal to 15P3. Divide by a number which will get cancelled. So what is the LCM of 6, 10 and 15? 30. Most easy number is 30 here. 30 can easily cancel 6, 10 and 15. You can get any 30, 60, you can write anything, right? Just write always in the lowest form. If it is 60, you have to cancel it 2 times, right? If it is 30, lowest common multiple, so only 1 time it will take care of. So divide by 30, divide by 30. Okay, so it is 1 by 5, it is basically 3 and it is 2, right? So it becomes P1 by 3. See, it becomes P1 by 3 is equal to, P1 by 3, no, P1 by 5. P1 by 5 is equal to P2 by 3 is equal to P3 by 2. Therefore, ratio of P1 is to P2 is to P3 is what? 5:3:2. 5:3:2. Right, this is P1 is to P2 is to P3. P1, P2 and P3. P1 is to P2 is to P3. That's it, right? So P1 is to P2 is to P3 we got. So once we got this ratio, now I can directly write here. What is the value? So once we got this ratio, P1, P2, P3, total it is 8 units, right? 10 units. 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10 units. Okay. So you can come here now. So you got this ratio. So P1 is to P2 is to P3 is 5:3:2. Total 10 units is equal to rupees 72,000. Therefore, 1 unit is equal to how much? It is 7,200. 1 unit is rupees 7,200. So 1 unit is 7,200. So 1 unit is how much? 7,200. So what is the file value of 5 units? 72 into 5. Therefore, you get to write the value of P1 here. Let me write here. Write the value of P1, P2 and P3. We got the answer. It's a good concept, right? Should know it. P1 is equal to 5 units. So 5 into rupees 7,200. That is 72 into 5 is 360, no? So it's rupees 36,000. Okay. Or what is multiplied by 5? Multiplied by 10, divide by half. Divide by 2. Okay. So 7,200 divided by 2, 3,600 into 10, 36,000. What is P2? 3 units. So 3 into rupees 7,200. That is 21600. 21600. Okay. And what is P3? P3 is 3 into rupees 7,200. Sorry, not 3. 2, no? 2. 2 into 7,200, right? What is 2 here? So it is rupees 14,400. That's the answer for this question. P1, P2 and P3. Okay, so these are good conceptual questions, basic question, but with lengthy questions, right? To get you going in SI and CI. Good conceptual questions there. I hope it is clear, right? So we'll go to next two questions now. Okay. Rather we can discuss next concept here. And a very important concept it is. See, whenever compound interest for 2 successive years are known. Whenever compound interest for 2 successive years are known, okay, we can directly calculate the rate percent per annum. Okay, this is very important point. Whenever CI for 2 successive years are known, we can directly calculate the rate percent per annum. Okay, so how we can calculate? See, take that example of the last video. Okay, we have taken rupees 100 loan at 20% per annum. Okay, so what will happen if rupees 100 loan at 20% per annum, right, in SI and CI? Okay, in SI what will happen? So if it is at SI, so 100 is the principal amount. After 1 year you need to pay back 120. If you didn't pay at the end of 1 year, after 2 years you need to pay back 140. If you didn't pay at the end of 2 years, after 3 years you need to pay 160, and so on. This will go on, right? This will go on. So in SI, interest is fixed. Interest is charged on what? Capital. What is the capital here? 100 rupees. So 20 rupees every year will be charged. Okay. What about CI? So in CI, 100. See, in CI, 100 is this principal. Okay. Again, for first year, only 20% interest. It becomes 120, right? Directly. So always, right? For first year, SI and CI are same. Okay. SI is equal to CI. Okay. For first year. Only for first year, SI equal to CI. Not for any other year, right? Only for first year. Now, in second year, so I told you, right? In second year, what will happen now? So I can take it successive, that 20% increase directly I can take on 120 now, because in CI, its one definition is that principal changes every year, right? If it is compounded annually, principal will change every year, right? But that is the derived definition. What is the actual definition of CI? Interest on interest is charged, right? So I told you, in SI, you have to pay 140. That means 140 is that simple interest, right? Plus, what is the meaning of compound interest? Interest on interest is charged. So first year interest is 20 rupees. 20% of this 20, that is 4 rupees, will be charged. It becomes 144 at the end of second year. 144 at the end of second year, right? Second year, 144, right? So that's why it becomes successive, because interest is charged on capital as well as on interest, right? So 100 plus 20 becomes ultimately 120. Indirectly increase 20% on 120. It becomes 24. That is 144 directly. But this is the actual breakup, how it comes to 144. Then again, successive we can do. So 20% increase is how much? 172.8. No. 10% is 14.4. So 20% is 28.8. 144 plus 28.8, 172.8, right? This is the actual meaning, right? So what we are discussing here is first thing. We are discussing 2 important things here. First thing, whenever CI for 2 successive years are known, we can directly calculate the rate percent per annum, right? Now suppose in this part we don't know the rate percent, right? We just know this data, right? That CI data is 100 becomes 120 after 1 year and 120 becomes 144 after 2 years, right? So I know that CI for first year is 20 rupees and CI for second year is 24 rupees, right? CI for first year is 20 rupees. CI for second year is 24 rupees. Now you can see that if it was SI, for both the years it would have been 20. If it was SI, for both the years it would have been 20. If it was SI, right? 20 for every year, no? In SI, 20 for every year. 20 for every year, right? So if it was SI, 20, 24 rupees for both the years, right? But it is, since it is CI, that's why I am paying 4 rupees extra. Otherwise at SI, it is only 20 rupees. But in CI, I am paying 4 rupees extra. Why I am paying 4 rupees extra? Because CI is nothing but interest on interest charged. Interest charged on interest. Interest charged on interest. This is the meaning of CI. Interest charged on interest, right? So this is CI, this is 20, this is 24. So at SI, I would be paying 20 only, but in CI, I am paying 4 rupees extra. Why 4 rupees extra? Because 4 rupees extra is the interest charged on the previous year interest, right? See, this is the 4 rupees extra. From where it comes? Interest charge on this 20 rupees. 20% of 20 is 4 rupees. 20% of 20 is 4 rupees, right? So here also. So I'm paying 4 rupees extra. So why I'm paying 4 rupees extra? Because CI is interest charge on interest. That means 4 rupees is interest charged on 20 rupees, right? 4 rupees interest is charged on 20 rupees, right? What is 4 by 20? 4 by 20 is 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5? 20% per annum, right? So see, directly I get 20% per annum. Here I just had a data. I didn't know the rate percent is 20%, right? Simply by this data, I can calculate that rate percent is 20% per annum, right? Simple. It is simple. It is simple percentage change. It is simple percentage change. Percentage change of 20 to 24. Change of 4 on initial value. 4 on 20 is 1 by 5, that is 20%, right? So this is the meaning of compound interest, right? Extra interest charge in the next year is the interest on the previous year. So what is the extra interest charge here? 4 rupees. What is 4 rupees? Why 4 rupees extra? Because interest charged on interest. What is the interest for first year? Interest for first year was 20 rupees. So 4 rupees on 20 rupees. 1 on 5, that is 20%. Correct. So whenever CI for 2 successive years are known, we can directly calculate the rate percent per annum. Right. One more thing. Next thing we'll discuss here. Another example we'll discuss. Okay. Suppose it is given that CI for fourth year is rupees 560 and CI for fifth year is rupees 616. What is the rate percent per annum charged? Right. So very good. Easy example it is. CI for 4 consecutive years are known. Okay. So CI for fourth year is rupees 560. Right. So CI for fourth year is rupees 560. Right. Had it been SI, so in fifth year also I need to pay only 560 rupees. Right. But since it is CI, so I am paying how much extra than previous year? So then previous year I am paying 56 rupees extra. So I am paying 56 rupees extra. Rupees 56 extra I am paying as per previous year. Right. So why 56 extra? Because interest is charged on interest. So 56 rupees is charged on 560 rupees. Right. It's a percentage change. Just simple percentage change. 56 extra on 560. Right. So 56 rupees is charged on rupees 560. 56 rupees is charged on rupees 560. Okay. What is how many percent? 1 by 10. What is 1 by 10? 10% per annum. That's the answer, right? That's the answer. That's it. Nothing to do. Answer is 10% per annum. Okay, so whenever you have CI for any 2 consecutive years, you can easily get the rate percent per annum. Very, very, very important point. Okay, very, very, very important point. We'll do this in the following questions, right? We'll do this in question. Just one more concept we'll do, and then we'll do questions based on this. Okay, one more concept we'll do. Okay, see, the next concept is that same thing we'll draw. 100 rupees loan at 20% per annum. So at SI 120, 140 and 160. Okay, for 3 years. First year, second year, third year, it is at SI, right? At CI it becomes 100 becomes 100 to 120. Then again 20% increase 144. Then again 20% increase, successive increase, right? 172. Okay, so I can see that SI is for first year. After first year, SI is equal to CI, right? SI is equal to CI, right? After first year. Very important point, which I wrote earlier also. Second point is, right, difference between SI and CI after 2 years. Okay, difference between SI and CI after 2 years. Let me call it as delta 2. So delta 2 here is how much? It is 4 rupees, right? It is here actually 4 rupees, right? So we'll derive a formula now. Okay, how it comes? Very logical formula, it is, right? How it comes to be 4 rupees? So how does 4 rupees come? I will just discuss it, right? What is the breakup of this 144? So at SI, it was 140 plus 4 rupees extra. Why 4 rupees extra? Because interest on interest is charged. What is the first year interest? 20 rupees. It is 20% of this 20. Okay. What is this 4? This 4 is 20% of this 20. Okay. So if the rate percent is R percent per annum, so I can write R percent of 20. What is 20? Now how does this 20 come? How does this 20 come? This 20 is 20% of 100. That is 20% of principal. This 20 is 20% of 100. That is 20% of 100. That is, I can write R percent of principal. Right, this is the formula, right? R percent of 20. What is this? This 20 is R, right? Okay, R. This 20, so this 4 becomes 20% of 20. Now how this 20 comes? This 20 comes as 20% of 100, because 100 is the principal. So 20% of it is 20 rupees, right? What is this 20% of 100 in variables? So 100 is P and this 20 is what? R. Okay. So R percent of P. So delta 2 is basically, delta 2 is R percent, that is R by 100 into R by 100 into P. Right? It becomes what? Therefore delta 2 is equal to PR square upon 10 raised to 4. Very important and very logical formula. Very important and very logical formula. In the further videos, I've explained the concept, right? There's a video understanding compound interest without formula, right? So in that video, you'll see without formula also, right? But it's a very easy and very basic formula which talks about the difference between SI and CI for 2 years, right? For 2 years only. Similarly, right, don't extend this concept for 3 years, right? Don't extend this concept. You can write this note here. Don't extend this concept for 3 years. Why to not extend this concept for 3 years? Because in third year, it is not only 4 rupees, right? This I could do it because for first year SI and CI are equal. So whatever is a change, it is a directly percentage change. But in second year, SI and CI are not equal, right? So this is unequal and this is also unequal, right? We are calculating changes of unequal on unequal. That means in third year, if I apply this PR square P into R by 100 into R by 100 into R by 100. So I'll only get here 0.8. If you solve it, I'll get only 0.8 here. 100 into rate percent 20%. No, so 1 by 5 into 1 by 5 into 1 by 5, right? It becomes 0.8. Only 0.8. But what is the CI here? What is the CI here? CI here is extra. What is the extra CI here? It is 12.8. So in CI, in third year, interest for first year as well as interest for second year will be added, right? So that addition we can't get here. So that's why this concept is not for third year. We'll see a different concept for third year. Okay. but this is a concept for 2 years. So you can remember 3 things out of this very last 10 minutes I have told you. 3 very important things. What is the first thing? After first year, SI and CI are equal. First important thing, SI after first year, simple interest is equal to compound interest. Always for first year, simple interest is equal to compound interest. So after first year, amount is equal if the principal is same for SI as well as CI. Okay. Second point, if CI for any 2 consecutive years are known, I can directly calculate rate percent by the percentage change. Okay. And third important point, difference between SI and CI for 2 years is how much? PR square upon 10 raised to 4. Okay. So the 3 very important points we have discussed here. Right? Okay. So we'll do questions on these concepts in the upcoming videos. Okay. So kindly revise this video and we'll be continuing next video from here on. Okay. Thank you.